Today I'm going to tell you about pasteurization. Pasteurization is a process in which certain packaged and non-packaged foods, such as milk and fruit juice, are treated with mild heat, usually less than 212 degrees Fahrenheit, to eliminate pathogens and extend shelf life. The process of heating wine for preservation purposes has been known in China since 1117 AD and was documented in Japan in the diary Tomonin Nikki, written by a series of monks between 1478 and 1618. Much later, in 1768, Italian priest and scientist Lazzaro Spallanzani researches provides a product could be made sterile after thermal processing. Spallanzani boiled meat broth for 1 hour, sealed the container immediately after boiling, and noticed that the broth did not spoil and was free from microorganisms. In 1795, a Parisian chef and confectioner named Nicolas Appert began experimenting with ways to preserve foodstuffs, succeeding with soups, vegetables, juices, dairy products, jellies, jams, and syrups. He placed the food in glass jars, sealed them with cork and sealed wax, and placed them in boiling water. Milk is an excellent medium for microbial growth, and when it is stored at ambient temperature, bacteria and other pathogens soon proliferate. The U.S. Center for Disease Control, the CDC, says improperly handling raw milk is responsible for nearly 3 times more hospitalizations than any other foodborne diseases, making it one of the most dangerous food products. Diseases prevented by pasteurization can include tuberculosis, brucellosis, diphtheria, scarlet fever, and Q fever. It also kills the harmful bacteria Salmonella, Listeria, Yersinina, Campylobacter, Staphylococcus aureus, and Escherichia coli 0157H7, among others. Food can be pasteurized in 2 ways, either before or after being packaged into containers. When food is packaged in glass, hot water is used to lower the risk of thermal shock. Plastics and metals are also used to package foods, and these are generally pasteurized with steam or hot water, since the risk of thermal shock is low. Most liquid foods are pasteurized using continuous systems that have a heating zone, hold tube and cooling zones, after which the product is filled into the package. Plate heat exchangers are used for low viscosity products such as animal milks, nut milks, and juices. A plate heat exchanger is composed of many thin, vertical stainless steel plates which separate the liquid from the heating or cooling medium. Shell or tube heat exchangers are designed for the pasteurization of non-Newtonian foods such as dairy products, tomato ketchup, and baby foods. A tube heat exchanger is made up of concentrated stainless steel tubes. Food passes through the inner tube while the heating cooling medium is circulated through the outer or inner tubes. After being heated in a heat exchanger, the products flow through a hold tube for a set period of time to achieve the required treatment. If pasteurization temperature or time is not achieved, a flow diversion valve is utilized to divert under-processed product back to the raw product tank. If the product is adequately processed, it is cooled in a heat exchanger and then filled. High temperature short time pasteurization, also known as HTST, such as that used for milk 167.7 Fahrenheit for 15 seconds, ensures safety of milk and provides a refrigerated shelf life of approximately 2 weeks. In ultra-high temperature UHT pasteurization, milk is pasteurized at 275 degrees for 1 to 2 seconds, which provides the same level of safety, but along with the packaging, extends shelf life to 3 months under refrigeration. During the early 20th century, there was no robust knowledge of what time and temperature combinations would inactivate pathogenic bacteria in milk, and so a number of different pasteurization standards were in use. By 1943, both HTST pasteurization conditions of 162 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 seconds, as well as batch pasteurization conditions of 145 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes were confirmed by studies of the complete thermal death as best as could be measured at that time for a range of pathogenic bacteria in milk. Thanks for watching this Adventurous Kids episode.